So mostly the interaction here on YouTube is of the negative, like a bit like that with other people. There are some exceptions, like Widow's Son. That's one example. He's very disciplined to do like that, and that's good. I don't praise anyone or anything. That's what I don't do that. But at the same time, the word prayer, has a connection to simply speaking. Simply speaking is an expression of a prayer, even though I don't praise. In a way, I do praise this thing, this concept called lime. I do that. And as I said, yeah, I do that. Okay, and I'll tell you why. And it's going to be this book that I'm writing. It's like it's like a shredder for the consciousness. It shreds consciousness. My book that I'm writing. And in a way, the book is also conscious. The book itself. It corrects me in what I should write, in what I shouldn't write. This book that I'm doing. And it is a unified theory of everything, which is simple. And due to the simplicity of this theory that I will present to you, I will be able to confidently say that people are dead. That's how I feel. From a mixture of logic, but also the poetic nature of all of this, the fact of finding something really small, which everything has in common, means that other ideas become with a question mark on it. Question, is it really like that? But also, I currently have the philosophical burden of the burden of proof, the burden of showing you this evidence, which I will do in a while. And when I have done that, because I already have the evidence, I'm just putting it together and putting it together in a somewhat in a very clear structure, in a structure that makes it both simple and structured, you see? So what I want to achieve is making it pedagogical for anyone that is able to read. But I will read the book here on YouTube. But I don't expect much. So far, what I have done has been on deaf ears. And I believe that maybe what people see are mirror images of themselves when it comes to people. This is a trait of I don't like labels, but a trait of narcissism is to only be able to see a mirror of yourself. And sure, I also see this world as a mirror. I do. But the difference is that I can see the value in what people do. I can see the value in what people do that even hate me. I know that God hides value in those that you hate. That's where it's hidden. And I've known this for a long time. So, for example, if you are a die-hard racist and let's say that you're black or white, let's say white, okay, I'm white, so let's say that you're a die-hard racist and you're white. Well, in that case, God is black, okay? That's how it is. You're not going to find God unless you overcome your hatred, and unless you can see a value in people that hate you. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. And it's going very far. It's going very well in what I'm doing, to the degree that I will be able to confidently say or draw a conclusion that people are dead. People have no consciousness to see simplicity. Here's the thing. Stupor, not stupid, stupor. Stupor is a disease of a lack of consciousness. Stupor. If you search for stupor, you will realize that the only stimuli that stupor can sense is pain. Stupor, a lack of consciousness, can only feel pain. This means that a consciousness which is more conscious will reach out to less conscious things via pain. This also connects to the idea of originality, which you have the word ipsum, which is a copy of the original pain, the ipsum. And then you have the word passion, having a word passion, to have passion to do something, passion to discover things. Passion also originates in pain. Having passion, having originality, pain. Reaching out to those with lower consciousness, pain. Instigating pain, instigating truth, pain. Making things fall apart via truth, pain, and that's basically it. My conclusion from what I'm discovering when it comes to this unified theory of everything, which I have not yet presented it to you. This unified theory of everything will be able to, without any doubt, say that people are, or that those that read it and are unaffected by it, they are consciously dead, which means that they are in a state of stupor, which means that they are only reachable from a stimuli of pain. Okay? This is the nature of the problem. Consciousness. What should I do when I see this? Tell me what I should do when I know these things. I'm just speaking from the surface level here of how I feel. And what should I do when I know that consciousness is basically extremely limited? What should I do? And all I get on my channel is silence, some form of how do you say, when it comes to this reality and people, there's always this immune system, right? The brain of everything, the mind of culture and people together have this immune system which defends itself from people like me. Like people like me I care about individuality. I care about you being you, which means that I tell you that you don't exist if you identify with something. Like if you identify with being a farmer or anything, like so for example, my wife told me, don't just sit down there, you're just sitting. My wife is telling me, right? What do I tell her? Well, I tell her, no, I'm not sitting down while I am seated. I am my occupation here, what I'm doing here, and my activity is not to sit. I am not sitting while being seated. No, I am doing something else. So my wife describes me as sitting down, right? No. So the idea of individuality is to not accept being described at all, basically. No, I'm not a programmer. No, I'm not even a man, okay? I'm not even a man, and you're not a woman, and so on. Maybe that's taking it a bit far, but it's kind of like that. And I'll tell you in the book that, like, when it comes to, you know what, I don't want to talk about it. It goes too far now. So this book that I'm writing, I will read it for you. It's like so much right now. It's so much information, but it's also simple. I really try to keep it simple because that's everything. It's everything to keep it simple because why? Well, I want to make a point. I want to make a point that well, why is it simple? Because it's an effective shredder of consciousness. That's why the book is going to be simple. It is a shredder, you see? And I just know that this is a way of doing it simple. There's going to be like 2 complicated words in the book, 2 complicated words, or maybe 1, like 1 or 2 words that are complicated. The rest is simple, and there truly is a puzzle in reality which is simple, and I'm going to show it to you, how everything connects. And because I know that I kept it unclear. Like I kept it mysterious, I kept it poetic, I kept it artistic. I kept it like that. Let's not do it poetic for a while. Let's not do it artistic. Let's not do it unclear. Let's do it clear, pedagogical, structured. And I'll show you something that, yeah, I'll show you something in a while. It's still time left. It's still a lot to do left, so but everything is going on track. I'm also of course I'm discovering new things while writing this, as I should, because this is a valid theory. A valid theory is supposed to illuminate new things from anticipation and so on. I anticipate, and I have the mindset of this unified theory, which means that I discover while writing it. That's what it means. But also, yeah. So I'll end the video now. See you another time. Bye.